Our new home.
Somebody pinch me.
Somebody say pinch?
Pinch,
Ooh,
pinch.
pinch time.
We mean we just bought this.
Yeah, we just bought a new house. Why are there crabs?
You don't call for pinches? Call for protection.
Hit it like a good neighbor. State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent is ready to help you choose the right coverage for your new house and your car.
All right, which way to the sea?
We're in Ohio.
So is that close or?
No.
You got a pool?
No.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Our new home.
Somebody pinch me.
Somebody say pinch?
Pinch,
Ooh,
pinch.
pinch time.
We mean we just bought this.
Yeah, we just bought a new house. Why are there crabs?
You don't call for pinches? Call for protection.
Hit it like a good neighbor. State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent is ready to help you choose the right coverage for your new house and your car.
All right, which way to the sea?
We're in Ohio.
So is that close or?
No.
You got a pool?
No.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Our new home.
Somebody pinch me.
Somebody say pinch?
Pinch,
Ooh,
pinch.
pinch time.
We mean we just bought this.
Yeah, we just bought a new house. Why are there crabs?
You don't call for pinches? Call for protection.
Hit it like a good neighbor. State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent is ready to help you choose the right coverage for your new house and your car.
All right, which way to the sea?
We're in Ohio.
So is that close?
Good morning, I'm Rick Beach with Kudzu Sports. Welcome to 2025 Baseball Media Days in Harris County here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. 2024 was an exciting season for Harris County, many peaks and valleys. You know, it started with the losing streak, obviously, that people talked about, but hey, it ended great, winning 2 out of 3 from a really good McIntosh team, coming in second in the region, hosting the playoff game. We saw 3 Harris County athletes on the baseball side signed with college. One of them went D1. 2025 promises to be another great season. We have a really good roster. You have seniors like Caden Mills, Ashton Herron. You got the junior class. We have Dejion Elder and Brooks Green. You look at the sophomore, freshman class are loaded, and we even got an 8th grade class that's coming up that'll be playing with the freshman team this year. So it's loaded from top to bottom. As always, the baseball side is always going to be a packed-out team up here. So be sure to come out. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with Coach Tony Dimitri.
No. Our new home.
Somebody pinch me.
Somebody say pinch?
Pinch,
Ooh,
pinch.
pinch time.
We mean we just bought this.
Yeah, we just bought a new house. Why are there crabs?
You don't call for pinches? Call for protection.
Hit it like a good neighbor. State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent is ready to help you choose the right coverage for your new house and your car.
All right, which way to the sea?
We're in Ohio.
So is that close or?
No.
You got a pool?
No.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Our new home.
Somebody pinch me.
Somebody say pinch?
Pinch,
Ooh,
pinch.
pinch time.
We mean we just bought this.
Yeah, we just bought a new house. Why are there crabs?
You don't call for pinches? Call for protection.
Hit it like a good neighbor. State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent is ready to help you choose the right coverage for your new house and your car.
All right, which way to the sea?
We're in Ohio.
So is that close or?
No.
You got a pool?
No.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, Coach, can you tell us about the off-season workouts and some of the players that stood out in the weight room?
Yeah, the off season was big for us. We kind of changed our weight room program. Coach Sykes put something together to where we did a lot of explosive lifts. We did a lot of heavy lifts, and the kids The kids built their strength. I think we had a lot of gains in a lot of areas through bench, through power clean, through their squat, whole 9 yards that way. Again, we tried to make sure that we were doing more explosive stuff and obviously trying to see how much stronger we could get over the past year. Kids that stood out in that area are some guys you're going to have with us here in a little bit. We got a couple kids that are in the with 3 lifts between squats, with power clean and bench. They're in the almost 1,000 club. We got a couple of them that are in the 950s and a couple of them in the 860s. So like I said, we've made major gains in the weight room.
Coach, you lost 3 pitchers that all signed to play at the next level. Who are you looking forward to step up to fill those holes?
You know, I don't know if I can necessarily pick just one kid on our pitching staff this year to step up. We were fortunate to have 3 really good arms last year, power arms for that matter. I think the entire staff this year is going to have to figure out a role that they need to play. And when they do that, it may be, you know, a batter here or there. It might be an inning here or there. We were preaching in the offseason, we're not sure we're going to build innings this year, more or less build outs, and how we can do that with the entire staff. So we're fortunate to have really good arms this year, and I think they're going to get to a really high level as we build throughout the season. So with that said, I would say the entire staff and what we can accomplish as a group is going to be major for us.
Coach, we know that on-field performance is all a sign of leadership. Who are some students you feel have stepped up during the offseason to be those on-field leaders?
Well, it starts from the top down. I think seniors, obviously, they've been here. This is their 2nd year now with our staff. You have to start with them. They are the one that kind of they're older, they're more mature. They know what it takes to get to a certain level, and then it works its way throughout the program. But with that said, too, we've got some really young kids in the sophomore class. We've got some juniors. We've got some freshmen that they all know how to win, so they don't take losing lightly. And with that said, they're going to push each other day in and day out. So we have a lot of leaders, but I would say that a lot of them look up to most of the seniors for the most part.
Hey, Coach, now with another season coming, can you tell us about your assistant coaches and maybe some changes to the staff you've made?
Yeah, so we'll start from the bottom area down and then work up. So on the 9th grade level, Coach Gilstrap comes up this year, and we have Coach McGregor, Pat McGregor this year. They're both have been head coaches here around the surrounding areas. They do a really good job. They bring a lot of high intensity with the program. So they're coming up this year through the 9th grade group. And then you have at our JV level, we have Stephen Sykes, which is an alumni here of Harris County. He's also the one I said built the weight room program. And he's our hitting coach on our varsity. So he's got a lot of investment here with the alumni. And then, with him, you have Payne Kosobucky, which is another alumni here. He's working on our outfield on varsity, and then he'll help with the JV group. And then you have the third person in that is Brandon Jenkins, obviously our softball coach. Again, we have 3 of those people I just named from the 9th grade group to Coach Jenkins that have all been head coaches before. And obviously with the talent he had with softball and what he's done, he brings a lot of wealth and knowledge also. And then going forward to the varsity group, we have obviously myself, you have Stephen Sykes, Payne Kosobucky, Greg Stotzer, and Sammy Mathis, to where this core group right there has been together now for the 2nd year. So working together and everybody filling each other out on what we can do best for everybody and from top to bottom in the program has now started to come together pretty good.
All right, Coach, last question before we let you get off of here. What are some of the stuff people can expect to see? I went up to the baseball field, saw some of the changes, additions to the field and stuff. So give some people the heads up on what they can expect to see at the ball field this year.
Well, if you just walking through the gate, I think there's major changes. You see a big giant tiger eyes on the outfield wall basically this year, and then there's a new halo, and there's a whole bunch of cosmetic stuff that has happened to the field, which is great. We've got a really nice park. Everybody's done a really good job with the fundraising, and we're putting it back into the program. But the biggest thing is you're going to see a more developed team. You're going to see a more physical team in all, but just from the weight room itself. They're going to be really athletic and a tight group when it comes to being a teammate.
Thank you, Coach. We're going to take a break and be back with 4 players.
Sure. Thank you.
Our new home.
Somebody pinch me.
Somebody say pinch.
Pinch,
Ooh,
pinch.
pinch time.
We mean we just bought this.
Yeah, we just bought a new house. Why are there crabs?
You don't call for pinches. Call for protection.
Hit it. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent is ready to help you choose the right coverage for your new house and your car.
All right, which way to the sea?
We're in Ohio.
So is that close or?
No.
You got a pool?
No.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Our new home.
Somebody pinch me.
Somebody say pinch.
Pinch,
Ooh,
pinch.
pinch time.
We mean we just bought this.
Yeah, we just bought a new house. Why are there crabs?
You don't call for pinches. Call for protection.
Hit it. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent is ready to help you choose the right coverage for your new house and your car.
All right, which way to the sea?
We're in Ohio.
So is that close or?
No.
You got a pool?
No.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, welcome back to 2025 Harris County Media Days on the baseball side. Right now we got 4 players joining us. We got Caden Mills, Dejan Elder, Luke McEldoon, and Hudson Clark. And we're going to start with questions.
Caden, how much pride comes with playing the catcher position?
Yeah, well, I mean, I've been catching since I was 4 or 5 years old, training, doing lessons, and then spending time by myself. When I get on the field, I try and give 100% to my teammates and make sure I'm doing everything the right way. And I'm kind of the quarterback of the field, so making sure we do enough to get a win.
So my question is for Luke and Hudson. How much do you think being on the varsity team last season helped in your development?
Being on the team last year, I feel like it's going to especially help me moving forward this year, seeing that I've already got exposure to the varsity competition, and I just have to play like I know I can play and just be the best player I can be.
Yeah, back off what Luke said, I think that just being on varsity helped with the tempo of the game and understanding how everything rolls and just how to stay focused and just know what to do at all times.
Dejan, last season you played second base and shortstop. Which one of the infield position do you prefer?
For me, I prefer more of shortstop because most of my life I've been playing third, short. So I recognize that side of the field probably better than I would the second base side. So I would probably prefer shortstop over second base.
All right, Caden. Last season you caught 3 pitchers that signed to play at the next level. Do you feel that experience helps you this year with maybe a younger pitching staff?
Most definitely. We had a couple 90-mile-an-hour arms. They could spot really well, have great command. I think this year with the younger guys, I can help teach them and coach them and lead them, keep them within themselves, keep their composure, and pitch for the team.
Next question is for Dejan. Last season you were a first-year starter. Do you feel more relaxed going into this season knowing you've been there before?
Yeah, I feel way more relaxed than last year. I mean, I know I can play, and I don't really try and let anything get into my head. So definitely playing. If I just play the same way I did last year, I don't think I really have nothing to worry about.
This question is for everybody. What is y'all's personal goal for this year?
Personal goal, to play as one team, not play for ourselves, but play together, play 100%, give each other all we've got on the field, and then at the end of the season strive for a region championship, honestly.
For me, I would really like to, wish I could last year, but I'd really like to hit probably 300 plus this year. I really wanted to last year, but didn't get it. And I'm really hoping for a home run this year as well.
So for this season, my goal is to steal 15 bases, but along with that, I just want to set my personal goal is to go and every time I step on the field, give 100%, and just be the best player I can be and the best teammate I can be.
My personal goal is to fight for a starting spot and at least finish with one bomb this year, and just I feel like if I can just work hard and outwork everybody, I can finish as a starter.
All right, last question. This will be more for Coach Dimitri. Looking at the backdrop, the hats, the shirts, we see HC everywhere. What does that logo represent to you and this community in general?
I think this is a special thing in the county. I think it's special for everybody. It's something that when you see it, it kind of stands out. You know, everybody knows the logo. It doesn't matter whether it's a football game, a softball game, a baseball game, basketball, whatever. It's just something that everybody gravitates towards up here. And I think it's really special. I mean, it's something to see and you recognize it right at that moment. And it's just, like I said, it's really special to everyone around. And I think it's something with the alumni, definitely. I mean, we got an alumni game coming up February 15th. You're posting pictures every week with different kids throughout the years. There's some I know, some that I don't. But I think it's something that everybody enjoys and likes.
Yeah, well, guys, we appreciate y'all getting up here. We do want to remind everybody, as Coach said, February 15th, Alumni Day, starting at 9 a.m. We got the middle school game against Glenwood, then freshman team, JV. Then, of course, the varsity is going to finish it off against Marion County in a doubleheader. Be sure to come up here all day. Some alumni will be up here. Get to see them. As far as Kudzu and Georgia Alabama Sports Live, we'll be live at the Region Championship at the STC building. If you can't come by, check out some wrestling on there. Basketball is going to be at the gym. Unfortunately, we won't be able to broadcast that one. But that's all we got here. Thanks to the players. Thanks to Coach Dimitri and the baseball staff. And that's all we got on Kudzu and Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Go Tigers.